Hello everyone, I'm Irong, your host today. At Selfhelp, we believe that everyone deserves to age with compassionate, trusted, and innovative care that respects their life experiences. Our Holocaust Survivor program offers a full spectrum of services that include home care, case management, and more, so survivors can age with the dignity they deserve. Across 5 offices, we serve about 5,000 survivors each year.
So today, let's meet Shamira, the program director of the Holocaust Survivor program. Welcome, Shamira. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, like your name, title, and how long you've been with us?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. My name is Shamira. I am the program director at the Washington Heights, Bronx location of the Holocaust Survivor program for Selfhelp. I am relatively new in this position. I've actually only been here for 4 months, so it's been a great time here.
Oh, welcome to the community. Also, thank you for your brief introduction. Since it's about the Holocaust Survivor program, many of our listeners might not be familiar with what a program director might do in the Holocaust Survivor program. So, what do you do for Holocaust survivors?
As the program director, I do a lot of administrative work. I oversee a very small team of social workers here who service about 280 clients, and we're still always accepting intakes for survivors in our community. So my job is, I would say, the relatively easy part. I go over a lot of documentation with my staff so that they can get emergency funding for our clients, so they can get assistance and supervision during case management time, and just a lot of case management. It's very broad, and we're working with clients with unique issues and some that have the same issues as all older and aging populations. So my job is making sure that my team has the support that they need.
Got it. So it's like more support the Holocaust survivors to what they need. 280 is a large group. So.
Yes, it is quite a lot. Yeah, and our mission here is really just to keep all of our population independent in the home for as long as possible. A lot of aging adults tend to end up in facilities, which of course are a great resource for clients, but our broader mission really is to keep clients in their home, keep them surrounded by family and community as much as possible.
Thank you so much and your team, the work for this community. It's like really worth and meaningful. Come to our next question. Has anything surprised you, or have you learned anything since beginning at Selfhelp?
There are a lot of surprises. This is a very unique population. We have aging adults all over the world, but what our population has gone through is quite traumatic, and their responses to, just living is quite different. We're dealing with people who've dealt with a lot of traumatic experiences. But I think what's so surprising is how resilient they are, how they want to remain independent. They want to continue living life as fully as possible right now. They're not interested in just rolling over and letting it be. A lot of them are still out in the community, grocery shopping, visiting museums, and really engaging in what is out there.
I think it's very inspiring, and they want to live their own life and have lots of things to do every day. So I think it's also inspire our community and more energetic. Come to our next question. Can you share a short story about one of your clients and your work that was memorable?
Yeah, we recently, I would say we had a member of our organization who's been here for quite a while. He has his own challenges and his own issues with engaging with people. He would definitely be considered a loner. What we learned with some interns that we got is with more frequent engagement, the client began to open up. We just haven't seen this client in particular open up in this way in a very long time. And it took for some new minds to come in and engage him in a way that we aren't necessarily engaging him, to become more friendly, more active, more home visits, and to engage with the program more frequently.
That's very impressive. Want to include everyone in this community, make clients feel more comfortable in this community. community. Thank you for sharing. In the day of your work, we just know what you will do in a day. So what do you enjoy most about being a part of your work?
I really enjoy my staff. We meet frequently. In the day of COVID and remote work, we take time every week to meet up with each other, to engage, to supervise each other. You know, this is not a one-way street. We're all taking advice from each other. We're all listening. We're all getting stories and feedback for clients. And I think that that's very powerful in social work. Is to always be as open-minded as possible. I am the program director, but that doesn't mean I know everything. So I love engaging with my staff and just getting as much information that I can get. You know, it's about remaining curious and open to new information.
I totally understand. I think this is another part of your interaction in this work. Like you not only interact with the clients and also the team. Okay, come to our next question. So what advice would you give to another social worker or case manager considering work with Holocaust survivors?
Stay curious. There's so much that's happened to our clients. The perspectives are ever changing. You know, everyone has a different perspective of things. It's just always listening to what your client needs and being very person-centered about unique experiences and how that affects a person and how their past trauma has affected them, and using that information to better support the client.
Stay curious. I also remember this advice. I think like maybe not only work with Holocaust survivors, maybe also work with everyone.
Everyone, of course. Stay curious. Yeah. We never want to be the person that thinks we know everything, right?
Yes. Yeah, totally agree. On our social media, we keep on sharing Holocaust survivor stories, and recently we shared Susanna's story. So what do you think about these stories and our Holocaust education?
It's beautiful. I mean, just hearing the stories, sometimes it can definitely be pulling at your heartstrings. It's very emotional. The education is the most important part. You'll never know how to support a person if you aren't educated first. Getting as much information about these experiences is very, very important. And I really appreciate you guys continuing to share the stories of the survivors.
Also, thank you for our community. Holocaust survivors are willing to share their stories, and we are also very grateful for this point. Okay, come to our last question. Is there anything you want to share with the audience?
Yes, I think everyone has a little bit of a social worker in them. Tap into that part. Help your community. Think about your community. The world is so big and so broad. There's someone in this world that you can help, that you can assist, even if that is just being compassionate and listening. If there's something that you can give, it doesn't have to be monetary or a thing. It could just be a little part of yourself. And I hope that everyone connects with that social work part inside of them and use it for something good today to help someone else.
Oh, that's a very inspiring advice. It means to build this community and help and connect with each other. Thank you so much for sharing this to our audience. Yeah, again, thank you for joining me and recording this episode together. And your work is making a difference in our community. We've come to the end of the episode, and I hope you enjoy your day and tune in next time to hear more from our social workers during the National Social Work Month. So we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. If you're interested in any topics, you can leave a comment or find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.